Okay, welcome. This is YourTechFixed. First video, and I have just replaced the charge port on this blue DSi, and now we get back to putting it back together. Reason why I have not shown the first bit is the camera hadn't arrived, so it's now here, all set up, and we'll see how we go. So the bit to do from here is obviously reattach all the cables and all the screws, and we'll get on with it. And that's that. A little ribbon cable up here as well. This is something I've always wanted to do. Sorry, I'm not sure whether I was concentrating where I'm going and not where the camera's going. Always wanted to do this. Never had the confidence. Unfortunately, due to a physical impairment, I could no longer do a physical job of running around and things like that. So we have had to readapt. Unfortunately, I do get the shakes, so apologies for that. Let's try it this way. These little fellas are extremely fiddly. There we go. One of the most important things is not to break those off, because they are a nightmare. And also make sure that they are seated correctly. So on this wire here, or this ribbon cable should I say, there is two little noggins on the side, so we make sure they're nicely butted up right up there like so, and then gently peel that over. So a couple more to go. That one's done. Power from the battery, just press that one in. We've got this one over here, which is an antenna, and the Wi-Fi antenna to go on top of this, like so. This one comes back over, has a connector block on the top. That one just fits nicely in there like so, and then oh, it was flicked off. There we go. Don't know what happened there. I'll feed it back under there. There's a little bit of tape which will help him along, and he goes back onto there as before, and then the cable will seat nicely. Right, that is all the connectors done up. There is one more to do here, but that goes onto the rear of the case, so we'll pop the screws back in. There's 5 screws, so I will be doing another video in a moment on on the screwdrivers, a screwdriver that I've got, which is called a wow stick. I don't know if any of you have heard of that, but we will be having a close look at that in a second. I think it's very good. Didn't want to put it onto this video, as this really is just a taster, hopefully, of things to come from myself. So that's all the screws on. We now need to put the lid back on. So, lid back on this. There is a connector block here which feeds into this one. A little bit fiddly, but she does fold down nicely. You just have to make sure that you do seat it correctly, and make sure the connector block just clicks in nicely. You'll hear a little audible click. Gently give that a wiggle around, see that it's all seated nicely all the way around the sides and so on. And then we need the screws again in all around the sides. I like to organise my screws, which I can show you again in another video. It's very important not to put the wrong screw in the wrong hole, and because you'll just damage it. It can go through the motherboard if you put a too long a screw. Also can poke through the other part of the shell. So if these things come through the other side of the shell, that one there, two little screw covers, one there, one there, battery reinstalled along with the battery cover, a couple of screws there. Now, as I said, this one had a charging port issue, so I will just find my charger and just double check this works. So obviously new charging port in the top, and we should see an orange glow on here to show that it is charging correctly, and it does. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one here, finish tidying this DS up, or DSI up should I say. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. This is my first video, so things will hopefully get better, and I look forward to reading the comments below, positive or negative, something that I can do better, and such forth. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.